Hello everyone, welcome back to another lore video, and I hope you're in an absolutely horrific mood because we're about to talk about some ghosts. We're going to be moving on to the Oni, Phasmophobia's aggressive weeb ghost. Oni is a Japanese word and refers to a fearsome type of yokai, a demon, ogre, type of troll in folklore. Yokai is actually already a type of ghost in Phasmophobia, meaning that the Oni is just another subtype of yokai. Alright, now gather around the fire kids because I'm about to tell you about one of the most fearsome and famous Oni to ever grace us with its presence. Shoten Doji, literally meaning sake drinking boy, is a fearsome Oni king famed for his massive strength, immense appetite, and notorious drunken rampages. It was said that he laired atop Mount Oye or Ibuki depending on the version, where he abducted and devoured young maidens from Kyoto. In the early tales, he was up to 50 feet tall with red skin, 5 horns, 15 eyes, and mismatched arms or legs. Though terrifying, there is a hero who would rise up to slay this Oni named Minamoto no Raiko. Him and his elite 4 heavenly knights disguised themselves as Yamabushi. They infiltrated the demon's lair using poison sake, and from there they subdued and decapitated the Oni with the legendary sword Dojigiri. In a famous moment, even after the decapitation, Shuten Doji's head continued to snap at its killer. This story has had a significant cultural impact on Japan, as Shuten Doji acts as one of Japan's 3 great yokai. The sword Dojigiri is preserved as a national treasure of Japan, revered as the weapon that severed the demon's head. Scholars suggest that this may reflect historical events that they were dealing with at the time, such as exaggerated bandit activity in the area. But now that you've heard my dumbass try to say Japanese words, let's move on to what it does in game. The Oni will be more active when players are nearby, and thus will drain sanity faster when manifesting. It should be noted that the Oni can't perform the airball event, in which a physical ball of fog moves towards the player. When in chase with another player, it'll flicker visible for a longer period of time than other ghosts. And if it does manage to touch you during a ghost event, you'll lose more sanity than you would otherwise, 20% instead of the normal 10%. With their increased activity, Oni will give evidence to the players like candy. This can make for some swift investigations if the Oni is quick to give up themselves. While not particularly aggressive, each player should keep an eye out for their increased flickering rate and their increased overall activity. In Force Lore accuracy rating, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. They're both aggressive and strong entities, but it's still missing that something that makes the Oni the Oni. I'd say that it's missing the cultural and the supernatural significance that the Oni held in tradition. No horns or club or iconic clothing. I'd say overall, it really just feels like a stale aggressive ghost. Well, that's gonna wrap up this lore video. Have a good night, everyone.